Looking at it realistically, this is probably the least talented of the four teams you'll see the rest of the way. Does that add any pressure that this is a game you have to win with only one loss left?
No, like I said earlier, we're at a point where we're so dialed into trying to find ways to score points. It wouldn't matter if we're playing against Florida State again or NC State. I mean, it still takes a very, very high level of execution. When I was a defensive coordinator, I used to say if you just didn't make a mistake, most teams couldn't run 12 plays on air without screwing something up. Without getting a holding call, without dropping a ball and getting themselves in a bad situation. So we're just focused on our execution level, because whether we're playing, Clemson or whether we're playing NC State, it's going to have to be higher than it's been. So if it's not higher, it won't matter who we play.
What's the impact of losing Sean on your offense?
Icky?
Yeah.
Oh, for 3 plays, it was crazy. I mean, it was a shuffling circus, and then it became a. By the way, Beasley's on the left side, so now how are we gonna counteract with that? I made a lot of adjustments up in the booth, only to find out he came right back out and finished the game. So it was definitely an interesting 3 plays. We had to make adjustments and spent the next 5 minutes while the defense was out there putting a plan together with a pen and a paper up in the booth. And then when I saw him coming out of the locker room, I crumpled that sheet of paper away. But really, I didn't crumble it because I think I might need it again, so I put it in my pocket. Thank God it didn't have to come out of my pocket again.
How well do you think that Lasker played? Those 3 plays?
Well, we rolled away from him one time. He got beat on the 3rd play he was in. The guy made a great move on him. We got rid of the ball, but AJ took a pretty good shot. But in those, and he played a little bit of everything. I mean, Lasker's the one guy who's played guard, he's played tackle. He's kind of the number one Band-Aid and been able to spell us everywhere, and that's hard. To spell at guard and tackle, it's like a guy like Grant, like Jared West. He can play inside and outside, which is really invaluable when you get to this point. You have a 9-game stretch. Having guys that can do that are valuable, and that's what he brings to us.
Didn't see Sean Avant at Clemson. Is he healthy, or do you know why?
I don't. Was he?
He wasn't on the injury report, which is why I thought it was a little odd.
Basically, we had Ben was a question mark, and he was okay for games. He really was kind of the 4th slot, with Brisley.
Okay.
Because they all play the same position. Him and Ashton and a couple weeks ago when Ben was out and Brisley was out and Ashton was out, we had him and we moved Jared inside, so he was part of the 2-man rotation. So he ended up being 4 or 5 going into the game. So he was there, but he just wasn't in the rotation. There just wasn't enough reps to go around.
Sure, and we saw Brisley hurt his foot. You know how he's doing? Is he practicing at all?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to comment on it. Yeah, Thursday night they're going to find out. I mean, God, I hope he's back.